Welcome to another episode of Quacks and Racks. Today we're going to be going over duck calling, how and when to call. Okay. In California we have a lot of teals, so a mandatory call that you're going to need is a teal whistle. It's pretty inexpensive, it's really easy to blow. Literally all you're making is a toot sound. So it's like, and you can do it at different paces, so you can do like, or you can do super fast if you want to. If they're kind of flying by and you really want to get their attention, you can go. The next call is also a whistling one. It's the Pintail whistle. This one's pretty easy. It just depends on the variance on your whistle. Like I have these two little tubes, and this one is also a toot, so it's like. And on the last toot, what you want to do is you want to blow. This is the easy flutter. So with this one, you want to let go on the last toot, so it sounds something like this. I let go on the last toot. It's a very simple call. It's pretty easy, but you don't want to call a lot with this one. Pintail don't really make that much noise, so as they're going, you probably want to do this like as one, so like. And then you want to wait a little bit, wait a little bit, wait a little bit. And this isn't like a teal where it's like back and forth. And that's a Pintail call. Now this is a duck call, and on a duck call, you're gonna need to learn 3 different types of calls: a hail call, a feeding chuckle, and a quack. The simplest one out of all 3 of those is the quack. But first of all, to start blowing a duck call, you're going to have to learn to blow from your diaphragm, which sounds like a caveman grunting. Let me demonstrate. So if you want to blow a quack, it's literally, and it's coming from here, so it's, I'm literally growling like a caveman, and it'll come out of the call like this. And if you blow with your cheeks, it sounds nothing like a duck at all. Don't ever try that. You literally won't work. So that's pretty much what you want to do. It sounds like a caveman, literally. You just go, and you make that sound, and it should come out as that. And also, what you want to learn is how to hold the call. You don't want to grip it like this, like you're holding a spoon or something like that, because it'll sound like this. Every time you blow, you want to have your hand right here at the end, and every time you blow, you want to let your hand up to release the sound out, and it'll project out towards the ducks. That's what you're calling. The next call you're going to want to learn is the feeding chuckle. This one I think is the simplest one out of all 3. So to make this one, you're going to make the sound between your tongue. And there's also another variation that you can use, which I've seen a lot of people on YouTube recommend, is dugga 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 dugga. And it sounds stupid, but it really makes sense. So I'll do it in the back of the call, then in the front. And as you develop, you're going to want to practice so you can move your tongue faster. I sit in class and do it all day, and I've learned pretty much how to do it pretty fast. Now we'll replicate a duck feeding, and that's when you want to do, when they're kind of close, when they're coming in close, that's when you want to use the feeding call, so it lets them know that, hey, there's ducks over here. They're feeding, there's food, come land over here. The last call you're going to want to do, and I mean the last call you want to do because it's kind of annoying, is the hail call. And that's if there's ducks circling over you, they're circling, they're not coming in, they don't commit, they go away, and they're flying out far away. And you see them, you can still see them, you go to hit your call, and it's just simple quacks, just quack, 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 as loud as you can. I don't want to do it. Most people don't do it. If the duck's going by, just let them go. Because I hunted a refuge a lot, and I just hear wah, 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 all day. Just let the duck go. It's already gone. It's going away. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you when to use these calls. Now the teal whistle, the very easy variations of the toot, is when you see teal, you're not paying attention, which is most likely what's going to happen. They'll come by, they'll buzz you, you won't even see them, they'll be skirting the outskirts. You're going to want to blow the teal call. Now, one thing that can happen is they'll come back around, they might not decoy, but you'll still get a shot at them. The best case scenario is they come back around, they decoy into the decoys, and you got a free water spot. So there you go. Okay, next, I'm going to show you when to use the Pintail whistle. Now, don't use the Pintail whistle when you see Pintail out 100 yards and you see a swarm of them flying. I promise you, like 99%, it won't work. What you want to use this one is when you see the Pintail sweep you 30 yards out, you're not paying attention. You want to try to get their attention. Hopefully they come back around, same as the teal. They probably won't decoy. They never decoy for me. I don't know why, they probably won't. Maybe they'll sweep you again and you get a good shot, and there you go. You get a Pintail. Now, when to use the quack and the feeding chuckle is very easy. So you see ducks fly over. The quack works for almost any duck. So you see the ducks fly over, you simply, and that's a to try to get their attention and let them know there's ducks hanging out there. Then if you get their attention and they're not fully committing, then you can try the feeding chuckle with it. And that lets them know that there's ducks feeding up there, and then you say, hey, there's food over here, let's try to land over there. So maybe you get their attention in the decoy, or maybe they swing around and you get a shot. So there you go with that one. Okay, so that's it for the video. Comment down below what you want to see. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Quacks and Racks.